Hello everyone, I am Sriram from Podar International School, Buldhana. So here I am there to teach you the topic tenses from your grammar of class 6 Cbse. So let's start the lesson. So tenses define, okay, we'll just go for the definition. Tenses define the time of action or an event in a sentence. So there are three types of tenses: present, past and future. So you already have information as you have learned in your previous classes. Okay, so I need not give you more information on this. So we'll go to the first tense, that is the simple present tense. So when we use the simple present tense, when do we use? So we use simple present tense to express habitual actions or daily routine or customs, like, and keywords used in these particular sentences are always, never, often, sometimes, daily, generally, usually, frequently, every day, every week, etc. So example sentences for this is: I go out for a walk daily, he exercises every day. So here you can see the one of the use to express general or permanent or scientific truths. So Agra stands on the bank of Yamuna. The sun rises in the east. So these are facts, and this is sun rises is the east in the east is a universal truth. So to explain certain, next use is to explain certain facts that is true at the time of speaking. So facts that will be true at the time of speaking. Sarla studies in 9th class. So when we spoke to Sarla, Sarla is in 9th class. So that's a fact at the time of speaking. Okay. So we have online classes these days. So this is also a fact. We are talking about it. Okay. And in commentaries on sports events, in that time also this simple present is used. Dhoni lifts the bat, he takes a low catch, etc. You can see this. So sentence formations, sentences of simple presenters can be seen like this. So I go to school, we go to school, he goes to school, Raju goes to school, etc. You can see here. Okay. Negative sentences will look like: I do not go to school, students do not go to school, he does not go to school, the boy does not go to school, Raju does not go to school. So in the same way. Okay. And interrogative sentences: WHO words plus do orders plus subject plus not or never plus base form of the verb plus object will be the interrogative sentences or questions, you can say. Okay. So next tense is present continuous tense. Okay. So when do we use present continuous tense? So the name itself gives you half information. So let's see when it is used. To express an action in progress or continuity or of an action at the time of speaking. At the time of speaking, it must be going on, or already from the past that action is continuing. So the boys are swimming in the pool, he is teaching the class. So in this you can see that the actions are still going on when the sentence was spoken. Okay. So next use is to express an action definitely planned for the near future. In the near future, if any event is planned, in that case also we call it present continuous tense. The school is closing next Saturday. So till next Saturday is going to continue and it's going to stop there. Okay. My uncle is arriving here tomorrow and he's on me maybe on the way. So and tomorrow is given. So definite time or date is given that it's going to end. Okay. So in these both cases we can use. Okay. Next sentences of present continuous tense are as follows: affirmative sentences. Okay. We are going to school, he is going to school, you are going to school, she is going to school. In this way you can just see the affirmative sentences. And negative sentences: I am not going to school, okay, we are not going to school, he is not going to school. In this way, okay, ing form will be there to the verb. Okay. And interrogative sentences: okay, am I going to school, are we going to school, are they going to school? Okay. So is he going to school? Okay. Is Raju going to school? In this way the interrogative sentences will be there of the present continuous tense. So let's go to the next tense, that is present perfect tense. Okay. Present perfect tense is used to express an action that has completed recently. So recently completed. Okay, the boys are swimming in the pool, he is teaching in the class, so it might be recently completed. Okay, so that's why it is used to describe an action which has started in the past and continuing in the present. We have been living in the house for 20 years, so it has started in the past, still it is going on. Okay, so sentences of present perfect tense will be looking in the below format. Affirmative sentences: I have gone to school, so have will be there in this sentences. Okay, I have gone to school, he has gone to school, Rani has gone to school, we have gone to school. In this way, negative sentences: I have not gone to school, okay, he has not gone to school, Raju has not gone to school. In the following way you will be having. Interrogative sentences: have I gone to school, or have we gone to school, have the students gone to school, or has he gone to school, has Rani has gone to school. Okay, has Rani gone to school. In this way you will be finding the present perfect tense sentences. Okay, next what we're going to see is present perfect continuous tense. When do we use present perfect continuous tense? Is we use to describe an action which has begun at a time in the past and still it is continuing and may extend into the future. So in the past an action has started and it's going on, and maybe it may be going to continue, it's going to continue in the future. So Ramu has been working in the garden since morning, she has been washing the clothes for 1 hour, so she is still washing and we don't know whether she is going to stop now or not. Okay, that's why it is a present perfect continuous tense. To express an action which has begun past in the past and has just been completed, but the result of which is still present. So already it has been started and it has been completed, but the result of this action is still continuing. That's why it is a present perfect continuous tense. So example is Sheila is resting because she has been working in the garden since morning. So she has been working in the garden and working is over, but after that she is taking rest. So taking rest is a result of working in the garden for the whole day, so it is still going on. Okay, so they have been walking in the rain for 2 hours, so they are shivering. So shivering is still continuing. Okay, so it's a result is going on, that's why it is present perfect continuous tense. So sentences in present perfect continuous tense will be like this. So have will be used and been or been will be used. So have been, has been will be used. I have been going to school, we have been going to school, the students have been going to school, he has been going to school, she has been going to school, Raju has been going to school. In this following ways affirmative sentences will be there. And in negative sentences, I have not been going to school since Monday last, we have not been going to school since Monday last, he has not been going to school since Monday last. So in this way the negative sentence will be there. And interrogative sentences: have I not been going to school since Monday last, or has Raju not been or been going to school since Monday last. In this way the interrogative questions will be there. Okay, and next is we are going to see the past tense. Okay, simple past tense. So when do we use simple past tense? We use simple past tense to express habitual or regular actions in the past. Gandhiji always spoke truth. So it is a habitual thing of Gandhiji, okay, to speak truth. Okay, to express a past action or event. Shakespeare wrote many plays. So these actions have already completed. So we are describing it now. Okay, to express an action completed in the past. So I have received a letter last week. So I am expressing that the action is completed. I have received a letter. Okay, let's see how the sentences in simple past are going to look like. Okay, I went to school. So we have the past form or V2 form of the verb here. I went to school, Raju went to school. And negative sentences will look like I did not go to school. Okay, Raju did not go to school, students did not go to school. Okay, so in this way the negative sentences will be there. And in interrogative sentences, like questions, did I go to school, or did we go to school, did they go to school, in this way. And did she not go to school, negative sentence, negative questions, did the boy not go to school, in this way you can see the interrogative questions in simple past tense. Okay. And next, when do we the next is past continuous tense. So when do we use the past continuous tense? To denote an action going on for some time in the past. So it's still going on in the past. Okay, the bus was moving at that time. So at that time, I'm remembering now at that time the bus was moving. Okay, so that's why it is a past continuous tense. So with simple past tense to show that one activity was in progress while another took place. Okay, so you can see one activity is going on and another is going on. So two simultaneous actions. So my mother was making pastries when I reached home. So when I reached home, my event has completed, and my mother was making pastries at that time. One action completed and one action is going on. So that is the meaning. So one action is in progress and another it took place. So so this is the meaning of these are the two cases in which past continuous tense can be used. Okay. So next, how are the sentences going to look like? Affirmative sentences. We were going to school. Okay, I were going to school, you were going to school, the students were going to school, Raju was going to school. Okay, she was going to school. In this way we can say affirmative sentences. Negative sentences. I was going to school, we were not going to school, the students were not going to school, Raju was not going to school. In this way you can see the continuous tenses. Interrogative sentences. Were we going to school, or were they going to school, were the students going to school, in this way. And was I not going to school, negative sentences. Okay, was she not going to school, in this way you can see that different sentences in the past continuous tense. Okay. And next, past perfect tense. So when do we use past perfect tense? Let's see here. To describe an action which has been completed before another action began. The patient had died before the doctor had arrived. So patient already died before the doctor's action, that means arriving, has completed. Okay, so to express an event that occurred a long time ago. I had met Sheila several years ago. So we are talking about an event that has completed long ago. Okay, so let's see how the sentences in past perfect tense look like. I had gone to school. Okay, he had gone to school. I had not gone to school. Okay, I had not gone to school, we have not gone to school, the student had not gone to school. Okay, so in this way had not will be there and had gone will be there in the past perfect. Interrogative sentences. Had they gone to school, had the students gone to school, had Raju not gone to school or gone to school. In this way the interrogative sentences will be there. You can just have a look at this table. Okay, and next tense is perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so when do we use this past perfect continuous tense is to denote an action that had been completed on for some time before an action took place in the past. So let's see a sentence, then we will understand it. When I joined the school, he had already been teaching there for 3 years. So when I joined the school, the person that I know had already been teaching there for 3 years. So you can see here another action took place already in the past, and one action took place going on for some time. Okay, for 3 years it has been going on. When I joined, when one action is going on, already one action has been going on from past 3 years. In this example you can see. Okay, so we can see past perfect continuous tense. Affirmative sentences. I had been going to school, we have been going to school. Present participle form of the verb will be there here. Okay, Raju had been going to school. So in this way you can see negative sentences. You can see that I had not been going to school. She had not been going to school. Okay, Raju had not been going to school. In this way you can see the negative sentences. Okay, interrogative sentences. Okay, had I been going to school, had we been going to school, so been will be there and ing form will be there. Okay, interrogative negative sentences includes she had not been going to school. Okay, so had is missing here, had not been going to school, and the boy had not been going to school. In the following ways you can see. Okay, next is the future tense, that is the last tense. Future tense shows that about the actions which are going to happen in the future. Okay, so in our syllabus there are only two types of future tenses, that is future tense simple future and future continuous. Simple future predicts the future events, so they will build a mall, so a future action will be predicted in the future simple future tense. Okay, and next is indicates intention, so my intention will be indicated to the other person. So in this example you can see that the parcel will reach John tomorrow, so my intention is to convey John that parcel is going to reach him. Okay, so I have conveyed. Refer to something which we decide at the time of speaking, so we have decided something at the time of speaking to do. Okay, so here they have decided not to visit grandparents tomorrow morning, so that is about the simple present tense. And future continuous tense will look like we can use this tense to refer to an action or event that will be going on at a particular time in the future. Okay, so Rohan will be traveling to Pune tomorrow. So in this way you can see the different future tenses also. So I hope you all have understood this particular lesson, and you can refer to your material for further exercises, and I hope you will do that. Okay, thank you.